I ran into Peter Hawthorne during a late-night delivery shift. He took the condoms I'd brought, his robe hanging open to reveal angry red scratch marks trailing across his well-defined chest. "This is what you're doing now?" he asked, his voice a lazy drawl. I managed a smile. "Gotta pay the bills. Don't forget to leave a good rating, boss." A woman's soft voice called his name from inside the apartment. Peter glanced back over his shoulder before his eyes found mine again. "My number hasn't changed," he said. "If you're in trouble, all you have to do is call." I didn't have time to answer. The dispatcher was already buzzing my phone with the next order, so I just turned and hurried back down the hall. The truth was, I'd gotten used to not depending on him a long time ago. Back at the dispatch hub, a notification popped up on my phone. A bank transfer. Peter had sent $50,000 to my old account. I stared at it for a long moment, hesitating, before sending every cent of it back. I was working this job to save up for my family's medical bills. Honestly, that money would have lifted a crushing weight from my shoulders, but it would have also thrown me headfirst into another abyss. An abyss named Peter Hawthorne. It took me 3 years to crawl out of that pit. I'd be a fool to jump back in. Peter didn't say anything, but the next night, he placed another order. The system assigned it to me again. The elevator in his luxury condo building, which had been working perfectly fine the day before, was now plastered with an out-of-service sign. I had no choice. I hauled myself up 36 flights of stairs. When I finally appeared at his door, panting and drenched in sweat, he just arched an eyebrow. "Sorry about that. We ran out of what I bought yesterday." I waved a dismissive hand. "Sounds like you two are having a good time." As I turned to leave, his hand shot out, grabbing my arm in a vice-like grip. He gritted his teeth, his voice laced with a fury I couldn't comprehend. "Zoe, why do you always have to be so damn stubborn?" he snarled. "Would it kill you to just say something soft, to ask for help?" Confused, I wrenched my arm free and rushed off to my next delivery. 3 years ago, I had said everything there was to say to Peter Hawthorne. I had pleaded, I had raged, I had whispered every broken, loving word I knew. All I got in return was the thunderous slam of a door and the endless dial tone on the other end of the line. What could he possibly want to hear from me now? Running into Peter again felt like waking from a nightmare. The specific details were already fading, but the suffocating, oppressive atmosphere lingered, clinging to me like a shroud. At least, I thought that was the worst of it. But then, his sleek black sedan was parked right in front of the delivery hub. Maggie, my shift manager, rushed out to greet me, a strange mix of exasperation and amusement on her face. She gave my arm a light smack. "Zoe, you sneaky thing. Why didn't you tell me your brother was the Peter Hawthorne, the one from all the business magazines?" she said. "He's inside right now. Says he's here to take you home. Now listen to me. Stop fighting with your family and go back to your princess lifestyle." My legs went weak, and I finally collapsed, curling into a ball on the side of the street. My voice was muffled. "He's not my brother. He's my ex-husband." The smile vanished from Maggie's face. "The one you had a nasty split with." She was silent for a moment, then she gently pushed me into the shadows of a nearby alleyway to hide while she went back inside to deal with Peter. I don't know what she said, but it wasn't long before he stormed out, his face a mask of fury as she practically shoved him out the door. When I finally pulled myself together and went back inside, Maggie was fussing over something. She jumped when she saw me, then gave me an awkward smile as she pulled a small cupcake from behind her back. A single candle flickered on top, its tiny flame reflected in her eyes. "Well, this is a mess. I wanted it to be a surprise," she said softly. "Happy birthday, Zoe." It hit me then. Today was my birthday. 7 years ago today, I had been Peter Hawthorne's ecstatic bride. 3 years ago today, I had signed our divorce papers with a knife held to my own throat. And now, I was just me. I had nothing